My name is Zuhyar Mohamood, and I'm studying medicine in the Faculty of Health Sciences. Sport in general, I mean, when I was younger, I was not very athletic at all. So some of the memories of sport aren't really great ones, just, yeah, doing PE, having all those school sports, we had like sport hour back in preschool and just some of that stuff. But I mean, I always enjoyed karate, just I was never very competitive until I was like, I don't know, grade six or something. So, it's all about having fun. Well, in grade six, I did one of my first style national tournaments. And, I didn't have any expectations. I kind of just went there, you know, I'm going to do my best, see how this goes. And then I ended up coming like second there. And then what happens once you come second or once you place, you get selected to go to the Style World Tournament. And it was kind of there that I was like, oh, okay, I could actually, I could give this a go. I could give this like a proper shot and actually do pretty well in this. So that was kind of what happened there. Okay, well, um, initially not much, but then I started taking it a little more seriously. I was like, okay, hang on. If I'm going to a world tournament, this is like a world tournament. This is there going to be other countries there. It's not just going to be the same old people. So then I started training more. I started, thinking a bit more about my diet. Um, and I generally just started taking it more seriously. It was still fun, but it was fun with a goal. Um, well, I think when I first started off, I didn't really know much about the competitive side of the sport. It was more just, like I said, just going through the motions, racking up the stripes and the belts. And obviously, the initial goal was always just, get a black belt, which I mean, I have, but, it's kind of now taken a back seat to, okay, compete, do as well as you can. But I think around halfway through, um, I realized like, it would be really, really cool to represent the country. And I think that was probably my main goal from like halfway through, maybe like, I don't know, age 11 or 12. Yeah, that's about it. Wow. Well, like I said, back then, it was all just, I didn't know what I was doing. I just managed to make it through by dumb luck. But like, as I was standing on the podium and they were like, "Oh, you can represent, you can go to the Style World Tournament now." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool." I didn't even know this was up for grabs. So yeah, I think I was really, really proud of myself. And I was just really, yeah, I was just proud of myself. Hmm. Well, I think for me, it's just I've always been driven to like keep pushing and keep getting better. Every single time I go to a tournament, even if I do well, I won't necessarily be happy with it. And I think that desire for more and that feeling that you can do better and you want to do better, I think that's what kept me going forward. Okay, well, I think the main thing was that it was close to home. I mean, I'm from Cape Town, so I I'm pretty happy that I get to stay at home with my family, and then even if I have to drive like I don't know 30-40 minutes to university in the day, I'm okay with that. Um, because I think the the benefits of staying at home outweigh the negatives of the drive. But yeah, it's mainly that, and also just the fact that the faculty of medicine, or the faculty of health sciences, and specifically medicine, is ranked best in the country. So yeah, that was the main thing. Okay. So for me, it's kind of just about, you know staying up to date with everything. So, managing your time as well. And I don't always do it properly. There are days where it's just, I end up doing nothing, nothing towards the degree or anything. And a lot of the time, I think it's just making sure that you know, you keep up to date with all the work. Even if I'm at a competition, I'll look over the stuff that I missed, and just don't get don't get yourself too far behind. Yeah. Well, for me, I mean, training is kind of a coping mechanism. I think if medicine was my entire life, I would go insane. So, going to the dojo, training, going to gym, seeing my friends when I'm training, all of that plays a role in keeping me sane, and, just making sure I don't get burnt out. Um, and there are some days that I won't feel like training, or I won't feel like working. And I think the fact that I have both in my life is why I'm able to do both and keep doing well at both. Oh, it's been really good. It's been really good. Yeah, been training quite a lot, and I feel like I'm making improvements. Um, Trying some new stuff as well, which is always a lot of fun. And again, I get to train with my friends, so that's great. Um, Sometimes the body takes a bit of strain, but it's expected, and you're never gonna go into a competition being like fully uninjured. But yeah, it's been really good. Well, for me, it's always the same, right? You gotta do better than you did last time, and as long as you do better than you did last time, and you're making improvements, you're fixing your mistakes, then you can't be disappointed. Okay, you you can be disappointed, but you if you're making improvements, it's a good sign. Um, so yeah, just keep improving. I mean, number one is definitely my mother. Um, it wasn't my choice to start karate. Um, I wouldn't, I wouldn't have, I wouldn't change anything. But it was my mom that actually enrolled me at the local dojo when I was 4 years old, because she thought that, you know I was quite a shy child, and she thought I'd get bullied. So so yeah, that was the main reason that I actually started karate. So definitely my mom. And then my my family, my dad and my sisters, they always support me whenever I'm going on the international tours, or going on any tour for that matter. And then definitely my coaches. Um, they're always willing to help me, always there for me. They really, really, really do care about me. And then the friends I've met along the way. I think if I didn't have friends in the sport, I wouldn't have done it for as long as I have. That's like part of the reason I enjoy all the tours I go on, and all of that. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I don't think words are enough for that one, but I guess I would just say thank you so much. I you know, I don't think I can say thank you enough for what they have done for me. And yeah, I'm just so appreciative of everything. And I know they really care about me, and I know that they do everything they can for me. So okay, I'm I'm absolutely butchering that, but yeah, just know that I love them a lot. Well, if our coaches see this, then I'm 100% focused on the competition. There's no distractions, anything. But I think just going to South America has always been one of the things I've always wanted to do. So I think just meeting the people there, getting to see the place as a whole, that'd be pretty cool. And again, getting to do it with some of my friends is pretty great. So yeah, I mean, I haven't done much research, but I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited.